The Australian Early Development Census, or AEDC, provides us with valuable insights into how children are developing. The Deception Bay community has had consistent improvement in AEDC data across the past decade. In this video, community members share their story.
Deception Bay is a contained community. It's contained by the Bruce Highway on one side and Deception Bay Road on the other side, and the bay itself. So it's a sort of a triangular community in that those geographic features hold it. And I think that's been very important. I think the changes I've seen are more people willing to come to that place of playfulness, acceptance, curiosity and empathy, that place that all people in a community, old, young, retirees, people who are on their own, somehow they all have a place to contribute to make the community a better place.
I've been locally working in this area for about 10 years, so I've seen it go through a lot of changes. I've seen it change into a society that has responded really well to the services that have been put in place here, local government services and non-government organisations who have created opportunities for families to connect, for children to be able to access health and education and have a place to go to be heard. There's a really positive attitude here to working collaboratively, to working with families, to a non-judgmental partnership type approach to work with families and engage, so that, you know, we recognise that parents, they know their children, they know their environments better than we do, that they know what their obstacles are and their challenges, and they know when they're ready to address those things or not. So making sure that we've got all those services in place and that we link together and know of each other's services, so when you come across a family that you think, oh, they'd really benefit by engaging in, you know, library services, for example, to promote early language and literacy, we know what's out there. So from a service organisational point of view, I feel like we're much better connected than we used to be, and that's had a positive effect to families.
I guess within the Communities for Children program, what we attempt to do is sort of connect with all families, those families who are experiencing vulnerabilities. Our goal, I guess, is to try and meet as many families as we can. So one of the initiatives that we started was, I guess we call it the square space in the shopping centre. And it kind of came about just from the fact that we were doing heaps and heaps of engagement activities in the shopping centres. We would run school holiday activities, community events. And over time, probably took about 6 or 7 years, we built a really great relationship with the shopping centre management. The shopping centre have now given us a spare shop space.
Deception Bay community groups use diverse and flexible approaches when offering services to ensure they best support local children and families. This includes engagement with families living in the caravan park community, holding a weekly dad's playgroup in a local park, and even supporting playgroups to stay active during the recent social restrictions due to the COVID-19 pandemic by delivering sessions online.
It's a big sort of collaborative effort to sort of spend some time in the caravan parks, because you know, caravan parks are their own sort of micro community, I guess, and they have their own strengths and their own opportunities. Every couple of weeks, and we have a barbecue and we have a chat, and we sort of, you know, work through, you know, to try and support them wherever they need it, whether that's just on the ground support, so, you know, advice at the time, or referral back to one of their other organisations.
There was nothing specifically for dads in Deception Bay, so we started a dad's playgroup.
It's a really good, open, friendly, safe space where dads can come and play with their kids, and we get to be sort of kids as well, and just enjoy the time and the space, and just really, you know, enjoy, because it's sort of a smaller group. it just really allows for sort of some really fun and rich interactions, which is nice. And it's great to see, the kids grow, physically, emotionally and developmentally over that time. I guess where I'd like to see it as well is that, regardless of the stigma and regardless of some of the other things going on, that the residents of the community have the exact same opportunities as everyone else in Brizzy and even going up north.
Going forward, I envisage that Deception Bay becomes continues to be a very family orientated place to live. It's a beautiful spot. Not everyone's so fortunate to live close to the water as this. I would like to see that crime continues to be addressed, that we have all the right services in place that are being put in place, and that families feel safe, and that families want to live here, that families feel confident to talk to their neighbours when they go for a walk down the street, that they connect and recognise each other in shopping centres, and that children who are raised in this area have every opportunity that children who are raised in other suburbs would also have.